Earlier in the week we showed you some of the things on display at the New Forest Show, an annual event that's been going for nearly 100 years, where members of the public can get up close to livestock, sample some of the best local produce and learn a bit about how agriculture has moved into more modern times while still honouring traditions of the past. A county show is a great place to get reacquainted with all things country, from farmyard animals and rare breeds to the latest innovations in tractor technology, or even just to sample some of the best local produce, and the New Forest in Hampshire show is no exception.
We've got lots going on, so whether it's livestock, so cattle, sheep, we've also got pigs or equine competitions, we've got lots of cooking, we've got live cooking demonstrations, a brand new children's cooking workshop. We've got a brand new bacon cake competition, to lots of local produce and in the food hall food from much further afield, and lots of trade stands too, as well as our main ring attractions. We've got a busy timetable for everyone. So we try and change it up every year, add new elements. I mean, agriculture is the basis of why the show was created, but we like to add lots of new modern attractions to draw people in and to educate them about livestock and ultimately where their food comes from. We always keep our history in mind. Obviously it's really important to us, and with our 100th year approaching, it's something that's at the forefront of our minds all the time. We're contacting people and we want to hear about how the show was 100 years ago. A lot of people don't know that the show's organised by a charity, the New Forest Agricultural Show Society, and we have lots of educational initiatives throughout the year to teach children where their food comes from. We have a local school that we sponsor in Southampton, and we work with them throughout the year, and education at the show itself as well. We've got lots of educational opportunities all across the showground.
As many who visit the show work outdoors, it was the perfect place to highlight the importance of protecting themselves from the sun, even in our unpredictable British weather.
Even though it's a wet, drizzly day here at the New Forest show, we've still got a reasonable amount of sunshine just breaking through and medium UV levels. What we've been saying to people as part of the Cover Up Mate campaign is that people who work outdoors, particularly men, really do need to take care of themselves, apply sunscreen, wear a hat or a cool t-shirt on hot days, because the incidence of fatal skin cancer is increasing dramatically in men in particular. We've been talking to outdoor workers, everybody from farmers to smallholders to landscapers and garden centre workers about the need to cover up and use sunscreen.
Many charitable organisations were also involved, and some are planning to go to extreme lengths for their cause.
We're doing this to raise money for skin cancer research. We're trying to raise 100 grand for the British Skin Foundation in memory of my late stepfather, Jude's father, who passed away with skin cancer about a year and a half ago.
We really wanted to use something that would generate a lot of interest and also something that has a lot of UV exposure. So using something like an Atlantic row, we'll be rowing from Gran Canaria to Barbados. We want to show that you can be sun safe even in the most extreme environments, and linking it back into our story and trying to make people more aware of the devastating effects that skin cancer can have.
So we need to make that boat really feel like our home. So we're sleeping on it in the driveway. We'll be doing a row shortly from Lymington east to Dover and up the River Thames. That'll take 7 days, and we'll be doing several rows around the Isle of Wight. So as many days as possible in the ocean rowing boat, managing to deal with equipment failures, learning how to cook and eat and row continuously day and night will build our confidence to row the Atlantic.
And of course, don't forget those wellies.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, as you can probably see. Get your wellies on and yeah, explore the showground. There's so much to do.
This is Richard Stringer for That's TV.